how's everyone doing? I just got a package in the mail, and it's from MovieChatter. And if you haven't checked out MovieChatter's channel, her name is Stephanie. She's super nice, somewhat new to the movie community on here, but I would highly recommend her channel. I've talked about her briefly before in one of my other videos. I'll put a link down below in the description section and in the comments as well. I'll put it as the pinned comment. But she does Blu-ray updates, weekly watches, movie recommendations, things like that. And definitely check out her like movie collection and like home theater video. That was an awesome video, great setup and a great collection as well. But Stephanie MovieChatter sent me a message and asked if you know, she could send me a Blu-ray because I made a comment about a movie that I said I needed to upgrade. I really wanted to pick that one up. And she said she didn't enjoy it, so she would send it to me. And I was like, are you sure? That's very generous. And she said, yeah. And so that is pretty awesome. And she's also a fellow New Jerseyan, as are a lot of people. I know Ashley from Talk Movies With Us is, and a few other people. So we got a Jersey collaboration going on right here. We should get that going, all of the New Jersey movie community people. But yes, I am excited for this. This is in a bigger box than I was expecting it to be, so I don't know if you just bubble mailered it the heck up. But I figured I'd go ahead and do a separate video for this because this was super nice and generous, and I think she deserves way more subscribers than she has. A great channel, one of my favorite channels to watch now. I like her passion, which definitely comes through. She's intelligent about films, has a good taste, and again, I love the collection, and just really nice as well. Anytime somebody new comes into the movie community, especially if they're, you know, a good person, a nice person, I'm definitely, you know, welcoming. And I always hear people say, you know, I don't know if I should make a channel, talk movies and stuff like that about on here. And I'm always like, yes, do it. It's fun. You know, I'm always trying to be supportive of new people on here, especially if they're awesome. So let's go ahead and open this up. And if you've seen the movie in here, definitely let me know what you think of it as well. And there is a note, and I think I see something else in here too, and I see something else on the side too, which is hilarious. All right, there is the note right here. I'll go ahead and read it to you. Hi Jay, that's me. Hope you like Vincent Price. I do. I seem to have ordered 2 by accident, so this is Suspiria. This plus Suspiria are yours. I don't know what's in here yet, but it's something Vincent Price related, so that's pretty awesome. Who doesn't like Vincent Price? Let me know what your favorite Vincent Price movie is. Now you can never say no one sent you a box of poop. That was a joke actually too, because she asked me if my address was in the description section, because I guess a lot of people put that, like their P.O. boxes and stuff like that. I don't have a P.O. box, and I wouldn't put my actual address on there, and I told her that I was like, I would be afraid somebody would send me poop or something. And I could see there's something in here which it'll be, it's kind of a joke too. Because in her movie theater and movie collection video, there was some like poop stuff in there, a couple poop jokes, and I thought that was pretty funny. And again, I liked her humor. And it says, thanks for being you, Stephanie, smiley face. So that is pretty cool. And again, that's nice, generous that she would send any, the first thing she told me she was going to send, I'm going to try not to look at the other thing in here, was this, Suspiria, which is the new Synapse release. I'm a big fan of the movie. Let me know what your favorite Dario Argento movie is. My favorite Dario Argento movie is Phenomena, but Suspiria would be second, and then Deep Red a close third. But this movie, I always loved it. I loved the use of colors, the Goblin score. I like the casting, some of the characters there. And also, it had just a really surreal feel to it as well. Very dreamlike. And I've heard amazing, you know, reviews for this transfer as well. So I'm excited for it, and it has just a ton of special features. I have the old Anchor Bay DVD, which I think was like limited to like 60,000, and I still have the Opera one as well, which I think was actually limited to less. I think it might have been like 30,000 on that one. But this is a new 4K restoration. I'm excited for this. This is one of those ones that was at the top of my wish list to get, and I guess she did not enjoy this one. That's fair. And she offered to send it, and I was like, yeah, sure, if so, heck yeah, because that's awesome. Synapse is doing a great job with their releases, and I'm excited to delve into this film and check out the transfer, which I've, again, heard just rave reviews for, as well as the special features. Nice 2-disc edition, and one of the things that I know, I'll go ahead and show you, there's a nice booklet in here, which is their, I guess, production catalog for Synapse for 2018, which is pretty awesome. I like seeing these catalogs personally, looking through and checking everything out, and they have some of their like kind of pornographic ones in here too towards the back, which I'm not going to show that obviously. But I love there's the disc artwork on each, the special features in the feature film. And the thing that I also really enjoyed was the newly commissioned artwork right there. I dig the heck out of that, which I'm going to go ahead and put that on there. And I know there's some like steelbook editions and stuff for it too, and I know other countries had this release, Blu-ray release for it before we did, so I'm happy that we finally got a proper one here in the States. Oh, I love that artwork choice, and I love that scene. I love both of those, all of the scenes in here. But obviously that kind of introductory scene always sticks out. This scene, too, I always remember being pretty creepy. But I love the heck out of this film. Thank you so much, Stephanie. That is awesome. I can't wait to dive into this. I think I'm going to actually keep my old Anchor Bay DVD, though. I had a lot of memories watching that one. Sometimes I find it hard to let go with certain DVD editions, even though when I upgrade the Blu-ray, most of the time I can just get rid of it. But if it's one that's kind of like a special edition or I've watched a bunch of times, I still kind of keep it in my collection. Let me know, am I the only one that does that? I know, it's collector problems. I'm running out of space for sure, but very happy to have this in my collection. That is awesome. I'm so excited. I'm going to watch this tonight. I usually try to watch this around Halloween time every year. This is the first in the 3 Mothers trilogy with Inferno and the Mother of Tears, the whole witch aspect. So I dig that. Mother of Tears I didn't really enjoy, but I liked Inferno. I love Suspiria, so that is amazing. And she said that's the part of the joke, the poop joke she was making in the one video. And I think you had one of these too in your movie theater room, and then the joke was that I leave my address because I didn't want anybody to send me poop, and she said now you can't say that nobody ever sent you poop before. So that is really funny and awesome. I'm gonna have to find somewhere to put this. That is really cool. That is really wow. I just looked down. I was trying to. You gave me the hint of what was from the note, what was in here, and I am looking at it right now. I didn't catch my peripheral until just now, and I was excited about Suspiria, and even this was really funny and cute and awesome to me. Just kind of, I love that, but this, holy moly, this is what you said you ordered 2 of? Wow. I am shocked and blown away by this, holy moly. I was not expecting this. When you said if you like Vincent Price, order 2 by accident, I just assumed it was like a standard Blu-ray. But wow, I am at a loss for words, which is a rarity for me. Trust me. This is the Vincent Price collection. This is the second one from Scream Factory. The first one I know is like crazy out of print. People are asking like $200 for it, which is absurd. I know there's a third one as well. The first one has a ton of great films in there. I think was it The Red Mask of Death? House of Usher I know is in there. Abominable Dr. Phibes. Pin the Pendulum I believe is in there too. But I really love the ones that are on here too. And I wanted to get, this was on my wish list too. I wanted to get all the ones. And I kind of held off on getting the second and third because I wanted to get the first one, and the first one was like crazy out of print. So I do eventually want to get that. I want to get the whole thing, especially now, so I have the second one. That is super generous. That is amazing. I cannot say thank you enough. Wow, that is... Alright, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to unbox this essentially right now. This is 7 films from the legendary Master of Horror, all on Blu-ray for the first time, well, at least in the U.S., I believe. Because I know I have the Arrow set that has the Dr. Phibes movies. But on here is The Raven, Last Man on Earth, Comedy of Terrors, which I love Comedy of Terrors. And I like, this is Dr. Phibes Rise Again, The Tomb of Legia. I'm not familiar with that. That's actually, I think that's one of the big box set editions over in the UK, I think is in that one. Return of the Fly, which I believe is the black and white, yeah. And then House on Haunted Hill, which is obviously a classic right there. I remember seeing the Riff Tracks version of that, which was pretty funny. But let's go ahead and open this up. I'm sure there's probably a ton of unboxing videos of this already, but I'm so blown away. That is super generous and shocking. I was not expecting this. Nice outer slipcase right there. And there is the back again, going over all the films. And I think the third one, I think there's 5 in the third one. I'm not sure how many is in the first one. But this is 7 films in here and a nice booklet. So that is pretty cool. The Raven. You know, he does a lot of classic, you know, Edgar Allan Poe adaptation films. So this has some really great films in here too. So that is exciting. The Comedy of Terror is probably my favorite out of all of these. I remember that one had, it doesn't say on here, but I know it had Peter Lorre, Boris Karloff, and somebody else was in this. Doesn't say on the back here, and it doesn't say, or it does say, but I can't remember who else is. The writing is kind of small in there. But that is so friggin' awesome. And here we go. It's a 4-disc set. So that is pretty cool. And yeah, it goes over, like, you know, the write-up and the casting and stuff like that, and all the notes of the cast and crew of production of each film on there inside, kind of like liner notes. So that is so generous. Thank you so much. And again, wow, this video's almost 12 minutes now. I was not expecting to do a long video like this, but I am blown away. Definitely check out Stephanie's channel, MovieChatter. Really great channel if you are into movies and Blu-rays. Obviously, if you're watching my channel, you are. One of my favorite channels to watch now. And this was amazing. No, just kidding. But this, I cannot say thank you enough. I am blown away here. That was super, super generous. And I feel bad because this came in the mail like 2 days ago, and I really wasn't feeling too well the past couple days, so I kind of held off on doing a video for it. I knew this was in the box. So I didn't want to like look in there because it looked to be a bigger box. So I thought she might have put something else in there, or either she just bubble wrapped the heck out of this. But so I wanted to do like a genuine unboxing video for it, and this was extraordinary. One of the most generous things I've ever received from anyone. I mean, this is amazing. Is it my birthday? Is it early Christmas? Like, what's going on? Thank you. I definitely check out her channel, not just because she hooked me up like royally right here, but because she's an awesome channel, deserves way more views, way more subscribers. Again, she does, you know, Blu-ray collection updates. She does, you know, weekly watches, which I think is really cool, which I want to do again. I used to do that way back in the day. But she does movie recommendations. She'll do ones, you know, like what you can rent, you know, just regular pickups, and what's in the theaters as well, which I like that whole idea too. And just a nice person, good taste in movies. I like her humor as well, and a fellow New Jerseyan, and Souped. Let me know what your favorite Vincent Price movie is. Let me know what your favorite Dario Argento movie is. And this is actually, I want to say one thing too. I saw... I want to do one of the top 10 underrated horror movies and top 10 underrated horror movies on Blu-ray. I did one of those videos a long time ago. But I've seen a lot of people do like top 10 underrated horror movies. And I've seen Suspiria on the list a couple times. And that is mind-blowing to me because I consider it to be one of the most famous. It was, I guess, I don't know where it was filmed, but it was, you know, set in Germany at like a dance school. Tanz, I think it might have been called, but it's Italian production because Dario Argento, so I consider it an Italian film. But I think it's one of the most, along with Fulci's Zombie and, you know, Cannibal Holocaust, like I would say this is one of the most popular Italian horror movies ever. And so for people to consider it to be underrated is shocking to me. I could not consider Suspiria to be underrated. It's one of the most well-received, popular, well-known Italian horror movies ever. So this is not underrated in my opinion, but I think it's an amazing film. If you haven't checked it out, I would recommend it. Again, Phenomena is my favorite, and then Suspiria, and then Deep Red. But I love, again, the use of colors in here. The Goblin score is just haunting. and very surreal, dreamlike feel to it. This and The Beyond were two of the movies that had the most like surreal feel for like a horror movie for me personally. I love The Beyond as well. But yeah, thank you again so much. Again, I love the note as well. I love the little poop emoji, which is awesome. Just blown away. Cheers to you. I am drinking Not Your Father's Fruit Punch, by the way, which is terrible. I would not recommend it. I just saw it was kind of an impulse buy, and I've tried a bunch of the other Not Your Father drinks. It tastes like a liquid gumball. You know, those like cheap little quarter gumballs, like a liquid version of that. Couldn't recommend it, but cheers, because you deserve it, Movie Chatter, and this was so super generous. Link down below. Let me know if you've seen any of the movies in the Vincent Price collection. If you've seen Suspiria, what you think of it. Check out Movie Chatter. I am I'm so grateful and thankful for your friendship on here, the positivity that you brought to the community, and just your generosity, big time. Thank you so much. I'm gonna message you. I feel so bad that I waited the 2 days to even do this video now, to even look in here. Especially how above and beyond, like just sending this to me was generous, and this is just like mind-blowingly generous right there. And even more generous is the poop emoji. Again, check out Movie Chatter. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Great channel if you're into Blu-rays and movies. One of the highest recommendations I can give you. Link down below, and hope everybody's doing well. Take care.